The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts. If an opinion contrary to your own makes you angry, that is a sign that you are subconsciously aware of having no good reason for thinking as you do. Men are born ignorant, not stupid, and made stupid by education. Every great idea starts out as a blasphemy. Collective fear stimulates herd instinct and tends to produce ferocity toward those who are not regarded as members of the herd. Fear is the main source of superstition and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom. The time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. A smile happens in a flash, but its memory can last a lifetime. Science is what you know, philosophy is what you don't know. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. Organized people are just too lazy to look for things. Do not fear to be eccentric in opinion, for every opinion now accepted was once eccentric. Democracy is the process by which people choose the man who will get the blame. There is much pleasure to be gained from useless knowledge. The secret to happiness is to face the fact that the world is horrible. The key to happiness is accepting one unpleasant reality every day. We have, in fact, two kinds of morality, side by side, one which we preach but do not practice, and another which we practice but seldom preach. We are faced with the paradoxical fact that education has become one of the chief obstacles to intelligence and freedom of thought. Remember your humanity and forget the rest. The world is full of magical things patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper. To understand the actual world as it is, not as we should wish it to be, is the beginning of wisdom. War doesn't determine who's right, it determines who's left. No great achievement is possible without persistent work. Even when the experts all agree, they may well be mistaken. A stupid man's report of what a clever man says can never be accurate because he unconsciously translates what he hears into something he can understand. Life is nothing but a competition to be the criminal rather than the victim. The greatest challenge to any thinker is stating the problem in a way that will allow a solution. The best life is the one in which the creative impulses play the largest part and the possessive impulse is the smallest. It is the things for which there is no evidence that are believed with passion. Fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves. One of the symptoms of an approaching nervous breakdown is the belief that one's work is terribly important. An honest politician will not be tolerated by a democracy unless he is very stupid, because only a very stupid man can honestly share the prejudices of more than half the nation. Neither a man nor a crowd nor a nation can be trusted to act humanely or to think sanely under the influence of a great fear. Belief systems provide a program which relieves the necessity of thought. Three passions, simple but overwhelmingly strong, have governed my life: the longing for love, the search for knowledge, and unbearable pity for the suffering of mankind. Most human beings, though in varying degrees, desire to control not only their own lives but also the lives of others. More important than the curriculum is the question of the methods of teaching and the spirit in which the teaching is given. To be without some of the things you want is an indispensable part of happiness. The trouble with the world is that the stupid are cocksure and the intelligent are full of doubt. Most of the greatest evils that man has inflicted upon man have come through people feeling quite certain about something which, in fact, was false. The fact that an opinion has been widely held is no evidence whatever that it is not utterly absurd. I believe 4 ingredients are necessary for happiness: health, warm personal relations, sufficient means to keep you from want, and successful work. Life is just one cup of coffee after another, and don't look for anything else. People seem good while they are oppressed, but they only wish to become oppressors in their turn. Life is nothing but a competition to be the criminal rather than the victim. My whole religion is this: do every duty, and expect no reward for it, either here or hereafter. Why is propaganda so much more successful when it stirs up hatred than when it tries to stir up friendly feeling? Patriots always talk of dying for their country and never of killing for their country. Next to worry, probably one of the most potent causes of unhappiness is envy. You must believe that you can help bring about a better world. The only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. Beware the man of the single book. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. Few people can be happy unless they hate some other person, nation, or creed. Anything you're good at contributes to happiness. Dread of disaster makes everybody act in the very way that increases the disaster. I dislike communism because it is undemocratic, and capitalism because it favors exploitation. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom.